Anita and Vernon are sitting at Orphey Genes dressed for the gala. They talk about how proud they are of Nicole, and Anita says it's nice to come from behind the gates every once in a while. Vernon says it's the real world out here, our roots. Danny is at home dressed and ready for the gala, looking at Bill and Helly's social media page, getting all worked up. She closes it quickly when the family walks in. Danny goes off to her room saying that she needs to refresh her makeup, but she's back there looking at pictures again. Naomi walks in and catches her looking and getting ready to throw her iPad across the room. Naomi calls her out in front of everybody for stalking Bill and Haley's social media pages. Anita comes in and reminds everybody that tonight is supposed to be about Nicole. In other words, don't bring that mess to Nicole's celebration tonight. At Nicole's house, Eva meets Martin. They talk briefly about his career. He leaves and she starts staring at another family photo. Ted catches her and asks what is with her and his family photos. She says she just met Martin. Says he's like a rock star as her excuse as to why she's looking at another picture. Then they ask Eva if she's ready to go. Eva didn't expect to get an invitation. They tell her that she was always included. Eva says that she can't because she doesn't belong. Nicole guesses it's because she's worried about not having a dress to wear at the gala. She tells her to pick something out of Kat's closet. Eva finds the dress and starts daydreaming about how everyone welcomes her into the Richardson family. When Kat gets back and finds out that Eva was in her closet and had on her dress, her mother shouldn't have told Eva to do that. They know she doesn't like that girl. Whether it's an old dress or not. When you don't like somebody, you don't want them to touch nothing. At the country club, the manager is going over the rules with a new employee. No small talk. You are here to serve and make sure it's a night the community will remember. When the employee turns around, we find out that it's Leslie. Leslie Dana Sherry, back in that wig. Eva bumps into Leslie in a waitress outfit. Eva reminds Leslie that she agreed to wait for the DNA test. Eva tells her to let the Richardsons have their night. Leslie asks where she got the dress from. Eva lies, says that the Richardsons gave her money to buy it. Nicole is nervous, so Ted says that he will get her a drink. He goes over to the server and finds out it's Leslie. He asks, "What are you doing here?" Tells her to stay away from his wife again. She basically tells him that she's going to continue to be around. Someone at the gala walks up to Martin with an opportunity for Smitty. Why they went to Martin, I don't know. But Martin told him that Smitty wasn't serious about working again. I hope that it gets back to Smitty that Martin tried to block his opportunity. Vernon corners Martin and says, "Did you really think I wouldn't find out?" He warns Martin that a black candidate can't afford to run for president with the secrets he's hiding. He tells him that arrogance has replaced his common sense. Then Smitty comes over and asks Martin, is everything okay? Martin lies again and just says that Granddad wants to make sure that everything goes right for Mom. What is Smitty getting out of this marriage? He has to deal with Martin lying, being dismissive. He won't let him work. He's having nightmares and won't tell him what it's about. The gala ceremony starts, and Danny is the mistress of ceremony. She presents Nicole with the Distinguished Service Award. She makes jokes about herself and then praises Nicole. In the middle of the praise, Leslie Dana Sherry goes to Nicole's table and asks if she can get her something. Nicole asks, what is she doing here? And you can see Ted steaming. Leslie thanks her for the other day, talking her off that ledge. Leslie watches from across the room, has a look of disgust, and she is rolling her eyes as they talk about Nicole. Then Nicole gives a thank you speech to her family and invites Ted to join her. Nicole says she couldn't have done it without him. Leslie starts to imagine herself up there with Ted instead and starts walking towards the stage. The manager grabs her and says, "You're supposed to be working the event, not attending." He tells her that she has to leave and that there were complaints that she was talking to guests, and that's against the rules. We find out that Eva was the one who told the manager. I thought that Ted was the one. Once Leslie Dana Sherry finds out that Eva was the one who got her fired, I wonder what's going to happen with their relationship. I know Leslie won't trust Eva anymore.